Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In this video and other videos to come, I will be talking about Mythic Plus, the Mythic Plus routes that I take. So let's get started. First of all, there are some add-ons I can recommend. The biggest one would be Deadly Boss Mods. That's basically the best one for raiding and dungeons, just so you know when to move out of things. It helps you a lot. There are a few different ones. I'm using Deadly Boss Mods, but I think there's 2 or 3 other ones as well. They will also work. All of them will be fine. Just pick the one that you like the most. And another one is weak auras. I have a weak aura called WARM, which will keep track of the mobs, the percentage that you need to kill. Specifically for something like Spires of Ascension, it will tell you how much you need before moving up to the platform for the last boss. Also for the Necrotic Wake, it will tell you how much you need to kill on the first floor, basically, before you move up, and things like that. It's really a nice one. It will also tell everyone in chat, and everyone knows it that way. So let's get started. For the first dungeon, I want to talk about the other side. Do keep in mind that the routes may change, as in 9.1 the new affix, I think it's called Encrypted, will go live. That might have a bit of influence on the pulls that you make. You might switch some things up, but we will have to see once that goes live. So for the other side, there are a few mobs you need to take care of. On the first part, on the ring, you have the Risen Warlords. You have 3 of them. They do cast an ability that will spawn an AoE whirlwind kind of ability. Make sure you stay out of it. The Risen Cultists, they are in different groups. I think they are in all groups except the bottom one here. They will spawn half a circle of purple swirlies. Dodge them, don't stand in it, they will hurt. And then you have the Death Speaker, you have one on the left and one on the right. As melee, just stay behind them. They have a frontal attack that will blow you off the platform, or if you're lucky, you will stay on the platform. But it might propel you into something that you don't want to pull. Specifically, if you're on this side, if you get yeeted all the way back here, you might pull the Enraged Spirit that will walk up and down. So first of all, I will pull the Risen Cultist and Risen Bone Soldier and pull them into this pack. Pull them all together, AoE them down. After that, move over this way and pull everything on this platform. You can choose to pull the Enraged Spirit as well, but I like to take that one apart from the others. Just pull this and then move up to the Sulgurub Quarter. Now this one is not too hard. Just make sure you interrupt the High Priest's heals and try to stun the Deathwalkers. The Deathwalkers have an AoE ability as well. If you stun it, they will go out of it. There's a lot of stuns that work on it, so try to use it. For the first pull, take these 3, and you can take the Hexer as well. It moves up and down, so if it's close, just pull it in. The second pack is the second, or actually the third and fourth pack in this area. Pull them all together. You can use the urn on this. It's right here. If you pull them all together, use the urn and kill them quickly. You can split these up. Just pull these, as the AoE can hurt a bit. Just pull this first pack and then the second pack. If you do it, save the urn for this one. Also interrupt the priest. And make sure you stand right here in the corner. Then they will move to you. And then you can use the urn that's right here. And it will hit exactly. It will hit the corner exactly, so they will get stunned. Then Hakar, It's not too hard of a boss. I'm not going too deep into boss mechanics, but kill it and then get back to the middle part. From there, you move down this way. You go to the Enraged Spirit. Try to pull it towards the urn right here. If you're Night Fae, you can use it. Stun it, kill it. Then take this back, take them all together. And the best thing to do, I think, is to slowly kite them around the platform. And depending on where the AoE things come from the Warlords, just move around of those. Then go into Mechagon. The defunct dental drill, just pull it here, keep it where it is, and move behind the pillar. There is a small tube coming out of the ground here somewhere as well. You can stand behind it. That the same goes for the second one over here. You can stand behind it to not get hit, but it's a very specific spot where you need to stand. The easiest thing is just to move around the corner. On the next one, I like to pull these together, these 5, and the small ones here are the ones that detonate. So just pull them back, they will detonate around here, I think. If you pull these back into the room, these will walk to you and detonate. You can also just skip these as they don't give percentage. You can also take these in the last part. I messed up here. Yeah, I did mess up my route. No problem, I'll fix it later. You can also just skip these 4 and take these 4 when you move through the hole after the boss. Just pull them and keep running. Nothing special. It should be this spool, I think. Yeah, there we go. And then into this part you have the Lubricators. There are 3 of them. You can either pull the first 2, and then these small ones are again the same as this. Pull them, move back, make sure they detonate and you don't get hit. They will detonate somewhere around here. So if you all stand where the dental drill is, you're fine. You can pull these 2 together and pull the third one into the next room with the oils, or pull this one and pull these 2 together. They will have a heal, just interrupt it, nothing too special, nothing hard. And then once you kill these, go to the oils. If they won't move to where you want them to, you can interrupt their spells to have a few seconds where they won't cast, so you can move them around, so you can stack them up nicely and AoE them down. After that, you're onto the boss. After that's done, if you didn't pull these 4, make sure you pull. It doesn't really matter who pulls, just make sure you don't get hit. I think it's easiest if the last person does it, or if you just move close but keep running and don't actually use an ability to do it. Just run past it and you get back to the middle part. Then again you have an Enraged Spirit. This time you don't have an urn to do to stun it, so just kill it. If you are unlucky, it can be all the way onto this platform where you will pull the last few mobs in the circle. If it is, pull everything, take it to the corner right here. There's another urn. Use it to stun everything, and then it's a lot easier to take it down. But be careful if you pull the Enraged Spirit in there as well. Here again you have a Death Speaker and you have the Cultists, so there is a lot to dodge. So you might need to move around a bit. That's why it's easiest if you use the urn there to stun them. And then into the fun part. In Ardenweald, if you have a good group, you can do it in 4 pulls. It is a bit hard. You need interrupts. Or at least I like to have interrupts. I like to have stuns or slows, so you can kite them a little bit. You can also break these pulls up if it's too big. If your damage is a bit lower, if you're doing a lower key and the tank might not be comfortable tanking that much, or the healer can't keep up, or you don't have the DPS to get them down quickly, just break it up in 2s. So you break this first pull up in 2, you break this one up in 2, you can break this one up in 2 or 3 if you want, and then you can break up this one as well. The first part is just basically everything in the first the first few packs, except the bark binder and bark menders here. Just skip them. When you move in, just pull the shimmer moths, the elder horns, and these bark binder group. If you pull one of the bladebeak hatchlings, the rest will come as well, so the other two will come in. You can just start off with these 2 packs, or 3 packs, I guess. And if you have those, when they are low, you can take the others. It doesn't really matter too much if you have the AoE damage for it and a tank and healer that can handle the damage. Just go for it. Then on the next part, you can break it up. You can do the Bladebeaks, Elder Horns, and these small packs here, and then use the urn, and then later pull these. But if you break it up, I recommend pulling these 3 packs and then taking these 2 packs at the end. It's the exact same percentages as these 2 packs, so it doesn't really matter too much. If you pull this all, pull them onto the urn again, stun them, and then move on. For the next part, you can jump down. Make sure you do pull these, because you can, I think you can skip it if you jump straight down here, down the waterfall. If you take the road, make sure you hit them or pull them at least, so you have everything. You can break it up. You can pull these 2 first, then these if you stick to the side, and then lastly pull this bigger pack. If you have the damage for it, or you just want to do it quicker, try to pull them all. It will work out. It's not too hard. Then for the last part, you have these 2 shimmer moths, and you have this pack of Elderhorn. They will move around, but be careful if you're pulling this pack alone. You might be pulling the Elderhorn in there as well. What I recommend, when you pull this pack in one go, pull them back a little so you won't be pulling this. Then just pull these and move on to the boss. If you skip these 2, then take these packs as well. And that's basically it. Then you're at 100%. You only need to kill the last boss, and then you're done. That's it for this one. Good luck. Let me know if you have any other routes you would use for the other side, or how you would break it up. Let me know in the comments. Hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and see you all in the next one.